Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Jacob deGrom gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 110.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
To the plate now, Adam Hazley. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Segura aboard here at first with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
First and second here with nobody out. And he struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope. 2-0. Oh, that's low.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Full count.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Rhys Hoskins goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, JT Realmuto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. In previous duels with deGrom, he's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. Bounce towards the mound. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Dan, Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
2-0 now. The pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch.
I got 3-2.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Harper coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for route number 2.
Batting third,
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch on its way.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Segura onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Mets leave 1. Still no score. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Nick Williams.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Nimmo, and this one will bounce into the wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And in steps Scott Kingery, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Kingery, a native of Arizona, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Josh Harrison stands in. He swings and grounds it to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Standing in, Zach Wheeler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Conforto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. from the stretch.
Nope, outside.
Fastball right back to the mound. Segura for one. On to first, a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Now here's the pitch. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
Off for the Phillies, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0.
1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now the 2-1.
Nope.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate, Adam Hazley. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he lays off for ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're up 1-0. So coming to the plate, Brandon Nimmo as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Nimmo, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Wheeler into his motion and delivers. Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's safe.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So stepping in, Robinson Cano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Comes set. The 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Ready with the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
In the air out to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Line hard. Foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his career, Williams brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
To the plate now, Scott Kingery.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets nothing. Now batting, Jeff McNeil. A base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. McNeil, a California-born ball player, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Now back, first baseman, Alonso.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hard hit ball to second. Kingery's there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in.
Oh boy, that got him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand one. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Wheeler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Zach Wheeler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gene Segura is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Adam Hazley.
Now at the plate, Adam Hazley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch on the way. Too high, 1-0. Hazley, 23 years old, normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those.
Stopped on the slide by Cano. Got him. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies lead this one 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Williams is right there, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nimmo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Pops this one up. Kingery onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Right fielder, Bryce.
The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding in, JT Realmuto. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, how about Cano? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Robinson Cano.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. The 2-1 on its way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hazley comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 2-0 fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Jerry Spamiglia will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jerry Spamiglia.
seventh inning ready to roll. In now, Nick Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
Now here it comes.
Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Ready once again, Scott Kingery. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's a ball.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. One out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Josh Harrison is on deck. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Harrison.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rosario ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Phillies lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2-1 the count. And the pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
A bouncer up the middle. And there's one away.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy hitting on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Wheeler sets his sights and delivers. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. 2 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Hazley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Wilson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jake Marisnick will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Wilson is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Count is 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Hazley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Throw won't get him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. From the stretch. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Edwin Diaz will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-0 on the way. Popped him up. Ramos waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Diaz has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Line toward the gap in left center. 1 run is scored. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the 3rd.
Second base.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, the pitch. And it's 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Josh Harrison, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Philadelphia's on top 6-1. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Victor Arano will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Didi Gregorius is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting up, number 18, Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-0 home. Arano, the native of Mexico. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. So a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 home. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Has a look. Now the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 1. Brad Brock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set, and the pitch. Gregorius bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
At the plate, Gene Segura. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Nobody out, runner on first. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runner goes for second. Their count now at 2-2. From the stretch. In the air out to right. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Adam Hazley.
At the plate, Adam Hazley. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the throw in gets away from him.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 6-1. Adam Morgan will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
So here's Jeff McNeil. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Gregorius is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-2 the final total today. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Wheeler earns his first win of the season. Jacob deGrom pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.